The most dangerous lie that women over 50 tell themselves is, I should have it all figured out by now. This silent struggle is costing you more than you know. In this video, I'm breaking the silence on hidden struggles every successful woman faces in her second season. You'll discover why 82% of women over 50 hide their challenges. And stay to the end because I'll share a 10-minute exercise that you can do. It'll be really easy. You'll discover the 4 most common struggles that no one talks about, and the surprising way these challenges actually become your greatest strengths when addressed properly. This isn't just a theory, it's the exact approach I used with hundreds of women in the second season mastery program. I'm Natasha Hardy, and when I became my granddaughter's guardian at age 54, I maintained the image of strength and capability that everyone expected from me. But behind closed doors, I questioned whether I had the energy, the resources, or the wisdom to navigate this unexpected chapter. What I've discovered through personal experience and working with women in their second season is the silence around our struggles doesn't protect us. It isolates us exactly when we need connection the most. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on exactly what's happening for successful women after 50 and showing you how the second season mastery approach transforms these challenges into your pathway forward. The culture of silence. Successful women have it all figured out. 82% of women over 50 report regularly concealing personal struggles to maintain their professional image. Society celebrates the highlight reel, the executive with the perfect family, the entrepreneur with the growing business. Behind closed doors, these same accomplished women are navigating unexpected challenges. We've been conditioned to equate struggle with weakness. Even women with outward success are navigating challenges that would surprise you. The silence isn't protecting us. It's isolating us exactly when we need connection the most. By the way, have you ever noticed the women society admires the most for having it all together are often the ones suffering most in silence? I remember sitting in a room full of accomplished women, all of us secretly wondering if we were the only ones struggling. What if I told you that breaking your silence could be the most powerful step towards reclaiming your energy and clarity? Struggle 1: Mindset and self-awareness challenges. Questioning your values and identity after major life transitions. Second guessing your expertise despite decades of experiences. Feeling invisible in professional and social settings. Struggling with negative perceptions of aging. Here's a statistic: 63% of women struggle with feeling invisible after 50. Yet, those who combat this perception are 3 times more likely to report high life satisfaction. Struggle 2: self-trust and commitment barriers. Difficulty making decisions after a lifetime of making decisions for others. Fear of making the wrong choice about your next chapter. Hesitation of investing in yourself after decades of investing in others. Uncertainty about your values outside of traditional roles. Here's another statistic: Women over 50 will spend an average of 300,000 plus helping family members, yet hesitate to invest even 1/10 of that in their own development. In a few minutes, I'm going to show you the 10-minute exercise that has helped hundreds of women break their isolation cycle and start reclaiming their power. But first, let's continue exploring these hidden struggles so you understand why this approach works so effectively. Struggle 3: daily practices and energy disruptions. Health challenges that affect performance and confidence. Unpredictable energy levels that make consistency difficult. Brain fog and concentration issues during hormonal shifts. Difficulty maintaining routines during difficult life transitions. You ready for this next statistic? Women experience 85 plus potential symptoms during perimenopause and menopause. Yet, 73% of doctors receive less than 1 hour of education on the menopause topic. Struggle 4: boundary and focus challenges. Difficulty saying no to others absorbs, consumes all your time and energy. Financial concerns, despite the outward appearance of your financial stability. Balancing caregiving responsibility with your personal needs. Maintaining focus amongst all your demands and responsibilities. And this statistic talks about women who are spending 1,300 hours on unpaid caregiving, which is equivalent to a part-time job. These struggles aren't signs of weakness. They're actually indicators that you're ready for your most powerful chapter. It's like the discomfort of a butterfly emerging from its chrysalis, necessary for what comes next. Story time: my own silent battles. At 54, becoming that parent to my granddaughter, I was spending my days doing homework, going to daily enrichment programs like acting, dancing, swimming, you name it, we were doing it. I was also doing homework, taking her to tutoring classes, all that stuff, and my friends were planning retirement and traveling abroad and enjoying their lives. At the same time, I was also having issues with menopause, the brain fog, the hot flashes, the weight gain, the mood swings. I really didn't know what the heck was going on with me, on top of dealing with the mental strain of grieving my dad, my brother, my son being shot, and my own life as a single woman now converting to a parent. That was huge, a huge level of grief, and there was no one for me to talk to about it. People kept dismissing my concerns or feeling like, girl, you got it, girl, you got it. I didn't even have the fortitude to ask for support because everyone kept telling me what a great job I was doing or how awesome it is that I'm taking care of my granddaughter, how one day it's going to pay off for me. And I was silently suffering in my room, crying, in my room, angry, frustrated, and feeling trapped, isolated, and very much alone. Even one or two people I tried to talk to were just very dismissive and wasn't interested. I get it. I've been there. I know the story very well. What would work best? What was going to take me to the next level? What was going to get me out of this hole I was in, this dark place? And so I decided to get coaching. I decided to go to therapy. And that is what really began to assist me. I also started working out again, consistently. I put myself in places with people who were willing to support me and encourage me, reaching out for support. To the right people, of course. And those right people were the people that required my investing in myself through coaching, through therapy, through joining women groups. And that's how I made it through. Second season mastery approach to breaking silence. In second season mastery approach, breaking silence is just the beginning. When women come together in an intentional community, magic happens. So I had a client, Rochelle, who had hidden anxiety. She was an executive and she was not aware of why she constantly felt irritated and on edge, was impatient, irritated, had mood swings, heart palpitations, emotionally eating, and had no idea that there was hidden anxiety occurring for her. Once Rochelle joined our group and had an opportunity to hear other women's experiences and share her experiences, in addition to adding in anxiety relief practices, everything began to even out for her, where the energy left, and implementing practices and meeting with the group where she was able to share her experience and hear other women's experiences, she learned she's not alone. She's not the only one going through this. And it's okay to share what's happening with her with like-minded women who are willing to share their experiences. It was a win-win. Cheryl had unexplained fatigue and could not get proper diagnosis from her doctor. What we did was connect Cheryl up with a menopause specialist so that she could get her hormone balanced, and coming to the group, sharing her experience allowed Cheryl to feel comfortable with getting support from a menopause specialist and even being open to going to a menopause specialist because she'd never heard of that before. Getting support for these symptoms of menopause like fatigue, anxiety, anxiousness made her feel like she was not alone in the world and it was not just me going through this. Community works in so many ways for women. It is important to know you're not alone in what you're going through. There are other women having similar experiences, symptoms, and there's support for you. There's help for you. Women in supportive communities report a 42% lower stress level and 37% better health outcomes when navigating major life transitions. This is why community is a crucial element in all 4 steps of the second season mastery approach. Now that you understand the culture of silence and the first 2 struggles women face after 50, you can see why breaking this silence is so powerful. In part 2, we'll explore the remaining struggles related to daily practices and boundaries. Plus, share how the second season mastery approach transforms these challenges into your greatest strengths. I'll also give you a simple 10-minute exercise you can implement today. If this resonated with you, please hit the like button and subscribe to the Age and Excellence channel. Click the notification bell so you don't miss part 2, which is available now in my channel. In the comments, kindly share which of these struggles related to you. Did you connect more with the mindset challenges or self-trust barriers? I read every comment personally. I'll see you in part 2, where we will continue breaking the silence together. Be amazing.